Howdy folks, Saturday morning shave. This is the Wild West Shaving Company soap, Doc Holliday. The scent of this is mulled apple cider. The ingredients is tallow, stearic acid, water, glycerin, coconut oil, castor oil, potassium hydroxide, sodium hydroxide, fragrance, and some bentonite clay. And that's what it looks like on the inside, and it's pretty soft. I have a link down below of Russell's Facebook page where he's got these listed out. There's I think 7 different scents, maybe more. I don't remember the exact count, but there's quite a few there. Got this whipped up with a horsehair brush, and I've got it whipped up here a little bit on the wet side. This is a, like I say, I typically, especially if I'm going to be shaving with a shavette or a straight razor, I do whip my lather up a little bit on the wet side, and it works out pretty well. But today I'm not shaving with a shavette or a straight razor. I am shaving with a Pella adjustable injector. It has 5 settings. Starts with the letter L for low and H for high. And I'm going to start with high and then work my way down. These are some pretty nice shavers. Don't see a whole lot of them out there. There's a few, but not a whole lot. I've shaved with this one a few times, and I get some pretty good shaves with it. It came in the handy dandy case also. Go ahead and wet my face here. Get started. I've already put a hot towel to the face and the bloom water. You'll notice his Russell's line of soaps is, I guess you might say, Western orientated. He's here in Oklahoma, so you can kind of understand where he's coming from. Smells great. That's one thing I'd have to say about the scent strength, as I was lathering this up, is that it is present throughout the lathering phase. Smells good, especially for this time of year. Have no problems with the rich and creamy part, that's for sure. I have a few more of his soaps, and I'll show them down towards the end. That is one thing that is, I should say, or show, that's nice about this, is on the back side, it gives you the scent profile, which I think I like that. Because sometimes I can't always remember exactly what what the scent profile is of a particular soap. I mean, I know it smells good, but you know. For me, the setting on high, the highest it'll go, does not feel that aggressive to me. That's me. Somebody else, may feel differently about that setting. But for me, on my face, setting 5 is not aggressive. If you have the supply injector, it's in between the classic setting, which is the plate with the number with 2 dots, excuse me, and the one with 3. It's in between those two, in my opinion. And there's not a whole lot of difference in between. I mean, we're talking about just a tiny bit difference in between the 2 and the 3 dot and the supply injector, in between those plates. And the supply injector, it's a really nice injector, but you can find these cheaper than that if you're wanting to start out and you're just not real sure. You can usually find these excuse me, find these Pella adjustable injectors on eBay. You may have to look a little bit, but typically you can find it without too much trouble. And got mine with the case and paid around $25 for it, so it's not real expensive. I mean, that's with the case and with some chic blades. And I have not tried this particular chic blade Corona injector, but I have on the double-edged safety razor. Those chic Corona blades are awesome. Really like those blades. Which reminds me, I probably ought to start hunting for some more of those blades. I do have a few. Really enjoy shaving with those blades. Sometimes it does make you wonder. I understand why they stopped making them, but those were very good blades. It's kind of like, I have not tried a Personna 74, but I've heard a lot about it. For me, at least, my experience is that shit Corona on the double edge is really nice. I was really shocked when I used it. I thought, wow. Sharp and smooth. I can still smell this. I must have a nose for apple. Excuse me, I almost forgot because I'm not used to using adjustable razors. Alright, changing this to setting for it's kind of odd with the grain pass set on high. I didn't hear much feedback. I mean, with the grain, I didn't hear much feedback, but across the grain, there, I'll get there. I hear feedback. Hope everybody's doing well. I know the recovery, Texas, Florida, Georgia, it's going to be a good long while. It's going to take a moment. I mean, considering how we have tornadoes around here, knowing how recovery is, it takes a good moment. And for those that, I guess you might say, stuck around, yeah, it's going to be an experience that it's going to be at the front of their mind for a good long while. It's not going to be an easy one to get by. It's a lot of destruction. I saw that Douglas at Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements came out with a soap to help raise some funds for the people that are been affected by the hurricanes. And Soap Commander, I think it's the 29th, is he should be rolling out a soap to help with recovery efforts, where the funds are going towards to help aid the recovery effort. Have to say, being in the wet shaving community, we're a pretty strong community. So the way I looked at it, I was going to decide in between one of the two which one soap I was going to buy. And since I only have Soap Commander, I think the only thing I've used the sample I have had, and the only thing I have from Soap Commander is aftershave balm. So I'm going to pick up his soap when he comes out with it. I did order his refreshment sweet tea. Thought I'd give it a try while it was on sale. Matter of fact, speaking of, I keep it kind of handy every once in a while, more for the top of my head. Alright, pass number 3, against the grain, so we're going on the setting of 3, which is in the middle. And it does not, you can stop there somewhere in between if you wanted to. It's pretty easy to set up. Against the grain, setting number 3. I have to say, I really do like the injectors. I haven't found one that I don't like yet. There's one I'm interested in trying, made by Personna. It's an injector. And matter of fact, outside this adjustable setting right here, looks an awful lot like this one right here. But I heard that it's well, some believe that it's aggressive. And I'm kind of thinking, might be one for me to try then. The way I kind of view it is depends on your whiskers, the blade, your pre-shave routine. There's a number of factors that can affect your shave. But for me, due to the fact that I shave with a shavette, and on occasion the straight razor, I think that has a lot to do with what I'm used to feeling on my face. Because I know when I first started with the Feather Super, it was a wee bit edgy, but eventually I got used to it and really liked it and realized that was the best blade for me. But when I first started out, it was a bit edgy. But I also think right about that time I was working on my pre-shave routine, making sure I left my hot towel on long enough, kept my face hydrated. In other words, looking at the whole picture of the shave, trying to make sure that I was doing everything I needed to do to get a good shave. Where at one point in time, maybe I thought I was, and then realized when I changed shavers, maybe not so much. It happens. It's a learning experience. I think for me that's the intrigue of all of it is the challenge. And I've watched many videos, and I still watch them, because somebody will be doing something different, and I wonder whether or not should I be incorporating that into my shave. Should I be trying that? Does it work for me? Is that something that might improve my shaves? And here recently, you'll see a few shaves with trying to, if you're in a hurry, it happens from time to time. You might be in a hurry, overslept, things got busy when you first got up, didn't get in the bathroom quick enough before things started happening, and you need to get a quick shave, and this is your method of shaving. Well, how quick can you get a shave in comfortably without, like I say, with comfortably meaning nicks, no cuts, nothing like that, so that you can, go on with the rest of your day, whether it's a date that night with the wife, special someone, whatever the case might be. Just trying to get out the door and get to work. Stuff happens. Power goes out. The backup battery on the alarm is dead. Alarm on your phone's going off. It's just a beeping, but you didn't hear it for 30 minutes, whatever the case might be. It happens. It's only once in a great while do I get so tired that I don't hear the alarm going off. And I'll sleep through it for a moment or two. But I usually have an internal alarm that'll let me know. That feeling all of a sudden, wow, sure does seem like you're sleeping an awful long time. Then I'll wake up and check the clock and oh my gosh. Things are going on in my head, huh? Here's some witch hazel. Humphrey's lilac. I have enough of this soap. I've got half a dozen of them here, and I'll be working through them, and different scents. And he's got one in particular, Russell does, that I just really do like. It's let's see, I got them right over here, and it's the name of this one. Almost had it at the end of the pile. The name of this one here is called Black Bart, and Black Bart is he's a bad guy, but this bad guy, through history. The scent on this one here is black licorice and cedarwood, and don't have smell-o-vision just yet. Maybe they'll Amazon or somebody will finally come up with it. But this soap here, if you like that scent of black licorice and if you like cedar, this one here is just awesome. I don't have any soap that has black licorice in it, and just remembering as a kid eating black licorice, I know when I first started, you get that face. It's like, because you're not used to it. This scent is awesome. I really like it. It's one of my favorites. For those that are young and don't know what black licorice smells like or even tastes like, this one here definitely will catch your nose. I'm going to follow this up with Stetson. I really like this aftershave. Remember when I first tried it, one of the first things I noticed about it is, for one, the cooling effect of this aftershave, and how my face felt afterwards in the way it felt moisturized. Really was surprised. I mean, because you get the knock that some aftershaves get that you buy on the store shelf, and this one here, I really like it. Stetson's been around for a moment, not as long, nowhere near as long as Aqua Velva by any means, but it's with the new scents that roll out with the artisans nowadays, it's not too terribly old. Really enjoy this aftershave. Okay, once again, got it whipped up here. I'll put a link for the bowl, as well as like the shaving brush and the rest of this that I use. I still have gobs, hordes, plenty, whole nother shave, and then some. I got lots of lather here, and this was whipped up with a horsehair knot. it did a great job. Whipped up just fine. It may be kind of hard to tell. I don't know if I can get enough cleaned out of this. There are grooves in this bowl. And I couldn't tell you whether this, he's on Etsy, so I don't know if he's been affected by the storm or anything like that, but I'll look and put his link down below. Even if he's closed up because of the weather, I'll go ahead and put his storefront on there so that maybe you like to visit it one day. And clean some of the top of that off, but there it is, finished up on the setting 3. Like I say, it starts L for low and H for high. If you're interested in an adjustable, this might be a direction to go. It is a Personna Injector adjustable. Really nice shaver. Had a good shave. Alan Block had nothing to say. Everybody, oh, so if you're wondering, today, going out to watch hot air balloons. It happens over here, believe it or not. Everybody stay safe and smooth shaves to you.